Gotta pop a bottle off of ya, chain swinging, clang clang, and it costs a lot. Bitch, I'm always at the guala, yeah, and you are not badass beat. Keep on going till you hit the spot. Whoa, I'm a big bag hunter with the bow. She got a big bed, drop it low. Mama called me and she happy with the grow. Never ever fall for a body that's a no.
Welcome to the 2022 JUNO Award nominee announcement from Toronto's historic Massey Hall. Here is your host, Angeline Tetteh-Wayoe.
Hello, everyone. I'm Angeline Tetteh-Wayoe, host of CBC Music's The Block, which you can hear weekdays at 7 p.m. on CBC Music and CBC Listen. I am so excited to be here today to help announce the 2022 JUNO Award nominees. We respectfully acknowledge all the Indigenous treaty and traditional lands across the country. We'd like to acknowledge that we are on the traditional territory of many nations, including the Mississaugas of the Credit, the Anishinaabe, the Chippewa, the Haudenosaunee, and the Wendat peoples, and is now home to many diverse First Nations, Inuit, and Métis peoples. We also acknowledge that Toronto is covered by Treaty 13, signed with the Mississaugas of the Credit, and the Williams Treaties, signed with multiple Mississaugas and Chippewa bands. Specifically, we are coming to you from the legendary and recently renovated Massey Hall in downtown Toronto. Closed for 40 months over 3 years, the doors are now back open and part of the Allied Music Center. This historic venue is so ready to proudly shine once again as one of the most important spaces in music. And we can't wait to be back here for some incredible events this JUNO week, May 9th to 15th. And we need to talk about the host of the JUNOs this year. Canadians first fell in love with him as Jung Kim on the massive CBC hit, Kim's Convenience. From there, no big deal, he went on to become a superhero in Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings right around the world. Simu Liu is all set to return home to preside over the 2022 JUNO Awards, and I cannot wait. So, after 2 years of lockdowns, canceled plans, rapid tests, I know that we are all ready to get back to the live show. And we're also ready to make history because on May 15th, for the first time ever, the JUNO Awards will be handed out outside. Toronto is arms wide open, welcoming back Canada's biggest night in music, and it all goes down at the Budweiser stage. And yes, you can be part of the show. We'll have details on tickets for the 2022 JUNOs coming up in just a bit. There is so much to look forward to. This is going to be a JUNO Awards like never before. So let's get right to it. It is my pleasure to welcome the president and CEO of CARIS and the JUNO Awards, Mr. Alan Reid.
Thanks, Angeline. Bonjour et bienvenue. Merci d'être avec nous aujourd'hui. Thank you all for joining us for the announcement of the 2022 JUNO Award nominees. You know, it's such an honor to be here at the beautifully restored Massey Hall. This stunning venue originally opened in 1894, and it's played host to some of the greatest performers the world has ever seen. Those lucky enough to play that stage down there, now known as the Alan Slate Stage, immediately consider it a career milestone. JUNO Week will feature many great events, and like many of you, we are so looking forward to being back at live shows again very soon. And that, of course, includes our first in-person JUNO Awards since 2019. And for the first time ever, that show will be an outdoor event. I can't wait to share what our team at CARIS, CBC, and Insight Productions have in store for May 15th at Budweiser Stage. And we are so honored to have Toronto's own Simu Liu joining us as host for the big night. The JUNO Awards will honor the best in Canadian music. We'll be handing out 46 JUNOs over 2 nights, including at the JUNO Opening Night Awards, presented by Ontario Creates on Saturday, May the 14th, and the JUNO Awards broadcast on Sunday, May 15th on CBC. On top of that, we will recognize some of the most iconic and important voices in Canadian music, and that includes Denise Jones, who is posthumously being honored with the Walt Greeley Special Achievement Award. Denise was a fearless leader and passionate advocate for Black music. She led the conversation when it came to diversity, equity, and inclusion. Denise was always able to move the dial in getting media and others to acknowledge and value Black excellence in several spaces, especially reggae. In fact, Denise was the founding chair of the reggae category of the JUNO Awards. We are honored to recognize the many accomplishments of Denise Jones in May. In the coming weeks, we'll also have details on the Canadian Music Hall of Fame inductee, presented by the TD Bank Group, and the Humanitarian Award recipient, presented by Music Canada. The performers at the 2022 JUNO Awards will once again be the best of the best. I know we're all excited to find out who will be part of the show, So have a look at just some of the incredible artists who will be on the Budweiser stage on May the 15th.
Performing at the 2022 JUNO Awards, Arkells, Avril Lavigne, Charlotte Cardin, Mustafa, Sunday, May 15th on CBC.
And that's just the beginning. Watch for more performers to be announced in the coming weeks. Tickets for the 51st Annual JUNO Awards will go on sale this Friday at 10 a.m. at Ticketmaster.ca. You can get first access to advance tickets, though, starting tomorrow at 10 a.m. during the TD pre-sale using the code TDMusic. This year marks the 5th year with our exclusive broadcast and content partner, CBC. Like always, they have stepped up in a big way to show continued and unwavering support for Canadian artists in all genres. It goes without saying that the CBC is committed to recognizing the accomplishments of all of our nominees. I'd also like to recognize the financial support of Factor, the Government of Canada, and Canada's private radio broadcasters. Thanks to our funding partners, the Province of Ontario, especially Minister Lisa MacLeod. You have welcomed us back to the province again this year, and we couldn't be more grateful. The City of Toronto and Mayor John Tory, thank you so much for hosting us once again in this great city, and the Radio Star Maker Fund. Also to our premier sponsor, TD, your support of the JUNOS for over a decade proves just how much TD believes in the power of music. And finally, a huge thank you to our lead sponsors, SiriusXM Canada, TikTok, and Sonos. Now, despite the challenges our music community continues to face, we saw an extraordinary amount of submissions for this year's JUNOS. One reason for that is the support from TD, who were the powering sponsor of the inaugural JUNOS Submissions Access Program, which was created by CARIS to support independent Canadian artists from underrepresented communities to help cover the costs of their submissions. We saw an overwhelming response to the program this year, and we can't thank TD enough for their ongoing support. All right. We are about to announce the nominees, and this year we'll be announcing groups of nominees for the first time in some brand new categories. They are the Contemporary Indigenous Artist or Group of the Year, Traditional Indigenous Artist or Group of the Year, Underground Dance Single of the Year, Rap Album EP of the Year, and Rap Single of the Year. It's now my honor to present to you our first group of nominees for the 2022 JUNO Awards.
The 2022 JUNO Award nominees are Single of the Year, Make a Life, Not a Living, Brett Kissel, Meaningless, Charlotte Cardin, I'm Not Pretty, Jessia, Peaches featuring Giveon, Justin Bieber, and Daniel Caesar, Take My Breath, The Weeknd.
Vocal Jazz Album of the Year, Alex Bird and the Jazz Mavericks, Amanda Tosoff, Katie George, Elizabeth Shepard and Michael Ochipinti Esmo, Holly Cole featuring Holly Cole Trio,
Recording Engineer of the Year, Evan Miles, George Sierra, Hill Corcutis, John Beetle Bailey, Serban Genya,
Adult Contemporary Album of the Year, Desiree Dawson, Luca Fogale, Matthew V, Serena Ryder, Tafari Anthony.
Album francophone de l'année. Cœur de pirate. Fouki. Louis-Jean Cormier. Roxane Bruno. Vincent Vallière.
International Album of the Year. Adele. Doja Cat. Olivia Rodrigo. Taylor Swift. The Kid Laroi.
Instrumental Album of the Year. Cœur de pirate. David Miles. Frank Evans and Ben Plotnick. Jens Lindemann with John Kimura Parker, Matt Kattengoob, and Canadian All-Star Jazz Pops Orchestra. Joran.
Contemporary R&B Recording of the Year. Ali. Aquila. Cali Technis. Chaos. The Weeknd.
Classical Composition of the Year. Flight, Dorothy Chang. Chamber Symphony No. 2, Children's War Diaries, Yap Nico Hamburger. Concerto for Violin and Percussion Orchestra, Kati Agos. Aras, Keiko DeVoe. Breathing in the Shadows, Saman Shahi.
Jack Richardson Producer of the Year, presented by Audio Technica. Charlotte Day Wilson. Chromeo. Kate Trinata. Wonder Girl. Yogi the Producer.
Rock Album of the Year. Arkells. Black Pistol Fire. The Beaches. The Blue Stones. The Dirty Nil.
Reggae Recording of the Year. Blessed. Esco Levi. Uzamar. Cairo McLean. Kirk Diamond and Finn.
Traditional Indigenous Artist or Group of the Year. Fawn Wood. Joel Wood. Manitou Makwa Singers. Nimki and the Ninnies. Young Spirit.
Contemporary Roots Album of the Year. I. Allison Russell. Donovan Woods. Susie Ungerleider. The Fretless.
Group of the Year presented by SiriusXM Canada. Arkells. Loud Luxury, Mother Mother, The Reclaws, Valley,
Pop Album of the Year. Hi, I'm Austin Matthews of the Toronto Maple Leafs. It's my honor to announce this year's 2022 JUNO nominees for Pop Album of the Year. And the nominees are Charlotte Cardet, Jessia, Justin Bieber, Shawn Mendes, and Tate McRae. Congratulations to this year's nominees, and don't forget to watch the 2022 JUNO Awards Sunday, May 15th on CBC.
Congratulations to that first group of nominees. Now, Justin Bieber might have got his peaches down in Georgia, but he continues to get love right around the world. He and Daniel Caesar are up for Single of the Year here at home, and they're also up for 4 Grammy Awards for that massive hit. And when it comes to the Jack Richardson Producer of the Year Award presented by Audio-Technica, I love seeing that 2 women are in that category. Charlotte Day Wilson and Wonder Girl are nominated, and by the way, in that category last year, Wonder Girl took it home. And let me ask you this, what were you doing when you were 13 years old? With all due respect, it was probably not being nominated for a JUNO Award. But Cairo McLean definitely understood the assignment. He has received his first nomination in the Reggae Recording of the Year category for his debut EP, Easy Now. All right, just before we get to the next group of nominations, let's talk about where the seed for a love of music is often planted, in the classroom. Here with more on Canada's music education charity is President of Music Counts, Christy Fletcher.
Thanks, Angeline, and congratulations to all of today's nominees so far. We're so lucky to have such a rich landscape of musicians in Canada, including some who have gotten their start in the music classroom. That's why Music Counts invests in music education. Not only are we fostering a love of music in kids, but we're also empowering the next generation of great Canadian artists. That's worth celebrating, and we are. This year is Music Counts' 25th anniversary. That's 25 years of making music education accessible by helping schools and communities ensure that for every curious kid, there's an instrument to put in their hands and an opportunity to learn and love music. Throughout our history, we've worked with thousands of dedicated music educators who share our belief that music adds possibilities for kids. It's teachers who go above and beyond every day by building a place of belonging in the music classroom and advocating for the importance of music education in every kid's life. Each year, we celebrate an exceptional music teacher with the Music Counts Teacher of the Year Award, presented by the Canadian Scholarship Trust Foundation. This award recognizes a teacher who demonstrates extraordinary passion, innovation, commitment, and the resilience needed to navigate the uncertainties of these past few years. I'm so pleased to announce the nominees for the 2022 Music Counts Teacher of the Year. Darren Hamilton from David Suzuki Secondary School in Brampton, Ontario. Jewel Castleman from Lakewood School in Winnipeg, Manitoba. Sophie Jalbert from École Ois-Jolie in Rivière-du-Loup, Quebec. Janelle Taves from Our Lady of the Snows Catholic Academy in Canmore, Alberta. Kelly Stronach from Mitchell Woods Public School in Guelph, Ontario. Congratulations to these incredible nominees. We'll be announcing the winner of the Music Counts Teacher of the Year Award at the JUNO Awards this May. The winner will take home a beautiful JUNO statuette, a cash prize of $10,000, and a Music Counts Band-Aid grant for their school's music program. We can't wait to share their inspiring stories with you over the coming weeks.
Thank you, Christy. Did you know that over the last 25 years, Music Counts has put over $15 million of instruments, equipment, and resources into schools all across the country? Now, that is incredible. Now, let's get to our next group of JUNO nominees.
The next round of JUNO Award nominees are Rap Single of the Year, Anders and Forever Friday, Baby No Money, Charmaine, Northside Benji and DJ Charlie B, Pressa,
Alternative Album of the Year, presented by Long and McQuaid Musical Instruments. Child, Grandson, Mustafa, Ruby Waters, Sate.
Children's Album of the Year, ABC Sing Song, Garth Prince, The Ootenoots, Walk Off the Earth and Romeo Eats, Young Maestro.
Classical Album of the Year, Large Ensemble. Against the Grain Theatre with Toronto Symphony Orchestra, conducted by Johannes Debus. L'Harmonie des Saisons, conducted by Eric Milnes, featuring Hélène Brunet. Orchestre Métropolitain de Montréal, conducted by Yannick Nézet-Séguin. Studio de Musique Ancien de Montréal, conducted by Andrew McInerney. The Philadelphia Orchestra, conducted by Yannick Nézet-Séguin.
Artist of the Year, presented by SiriusXM Canada. Charlotte Cardin, JP Sachs, Justin Bieber, Shawn Mendes, The Weeknd.
Contemporary Christian Gospel Album of the Year. Jennifer Lewin, Kevin Adams and Voices of Praise. Manic Drive, Movement Worship, The Color.
Jazz Album of the Year, Solo. Andreas Vial, Effa Jemwe, Jesse Ryan, John Gordon, Will Bonis.
Classical Album of the Year, Solo Artist. Hi, I'm Principal Dancer Sonia Rodriguez of the National Ballet of Canada. This week, I'll be performing in A Streetcar Named Desire, my final performances with the National Ballet of Canada as I retire from the company after 32 years. But before then, it is my honor to announce the 2022 JUNO nominees for Classical Album of the Year, Solo Artist. And the nominees are Catherine Lee, Emily D'Angelo, Jan Lisetsky, Joshua Hopkins, Yannick Nézet-Séguin. Congratulations to this year's nominees. And don't forget to watch the 2022 JUNO Awards on Sunday, May 15th on CBC.
Contemporary Indigenous Artist or Group of the Year. Adrian Sutherland, DJ Shub, Jaylee Wolf, Shawnee Kish, Snotty Nose Rez Kids.
Electronic Album of the Year. Atlas. Sydney Blue. The Hallucination. Tor. Zed's Dead.
Breakthrough Group of the Year, presented by Factor, the Government of Canada, and Canada's private radio broadcasters. Black Pistol Fire. Cleopatrick. Mono Whales. O.C. Elliott. Spirit Box.
Comedy Album of the Year, presented by SiriusXM Canada. Andrea Jin Jinyuchi. Gavin Stevens. Hisham Kelati. Keith Pedro. Sean Devlin.
Dance Recording of the Year. Serena. Dubs. Carl Wolf. K Trinata. Rez and Deadmau5.
Country Album of the Year. Brett Kissel. Dean Brody. Tennille Arts. The Reclaws. Tim Hicks.
TikTok Juno Fan Choice. 347 Aiden. Baby No Money. Charlotte Cardin. Forrest Black. Jessia. Justin Bieber. Loud Luxury. Pressa. Shawn Mendes. The Weeknd.
Congratulations to that group of nominees, including those up for TikTok Juno Fan Choice. That's the category where it's all up to you, the fans. Who will you vote for? 347 Aiden, Baby No Money, Charlotte Cardin, Forrest Black, Jessia, Justin Bieber, Loud Luxury, Pressa, Shawn Mendes, or The Weeknd, or maybe all of them. You can vote as many times as you want. Just hit up JUNOFanChoice.ca or go to TikTok to vote every day for your favorites. There are some new names on that list too, and that's also the case when it comes to Comedy Album of the Year presented by SiriusXM Canada, where everyone is nominated for their first time. And we've already said it, but the 2022 Junos are primed to make history. Get this. At just 3 years old, Romeo Eats from Burlington, Ontario is the youngest Juno nominee of all time, along with his parents, who, by the way, are members of Walk Off the Earth. He is nominated for Children's Album of the Year. We have one more group of nominees. So, let's get to it.
Hey everyone, I'm thrilled to be the host of this year's Juno Awards and to highlight the very best in Canadian music. Canadian artists are making themselves heard around the world, and I can't wait to celebrate all the talent this amazing country has to offer. Congratulations to every single one of the 2022 Juno Award nominees. I'll see you on Sunday, May 15th at Bud Stage in Toronto. And now, it's my honor to announce the next round of Juno nominees.
And now, the final round of Juno Award nominees. Underground Dance Single of the Year. Blondish. Carlo Leo featuring MC Flipside. Hunter, Jada G, Koreatown Acid,
Songwriter of the Year presented by SOCAN. Abel The Weeknd Tesfaye, Allison Russell, Charlotte Day Wilson, Mustafa Ahmed, Toby,
Rap Album EP of the Year. Hi, I'm Jonathan Osorio from Toronto FC and Canada Soccer. It's my honor to announce the 2022 JUNO nominees for Rap Album EP of the Year. And the nominees are Belly, Havaya Mighty, Nav, Northside Benji, Pressa. Congratulations to this year's nominees.
Metal Hard Music Album of the Year. Archspire, Brand of Sacrifice, Danko Jones, Spirit Box, The Agonist.
Jazz Album of the Year Group. Avatar, Christine Tassin Quintet, Esteban Herrera Quintet, Lina Alemano 4, the David Restivo Trio.
Breakthrough Artist of the Year presented by Factor, the Government of Canada, and Canada's private radio broadcasters. 347 Aiden, Fauzia, Jessia, Pressa, Tesher,
Traditional Roots Album of the Year. Alan Doyle, John Reichman, Maria Dunn, Over the Moon, The Fugitives.
Album Artwork of the Year. Lyle Bell, Mikkel Nelson, Nicholas Lemieux, and Albert Zabli. Roberta Landreth, Sarah Marquette Boilard, Sarah Marquette Boilard and Jules Boilard Gauthier.
Classical Album of the Year, Small Ensemble. Andrew Wan and Charles Richard Hamelin. Angèle Dubois and La Pietà. Arc Ensemble. Collectif Neuf. Standing Wave.
Blues Album of the Year. Colin James, Colin Linden, Miss Emily, Steve Mariner, Sue Foley.
Music Video of the Year. Ta Main, Adrian Villagomez, Ariane Roy. Meaningless, Norman Wong, Charlotte Cardin. Nie Oli, Sean Vincent DePaul and Kelly Nathan Kelly Chalvin, Sean Vincent DePaul, Navs 47, and Santosh Narayanan. La Nuée, Vincent René Lortie, Simon Lioza. Easy on Me, Xavier Dolin.
Global Music Album of the Year. Africana Soul Sister. Alex Cuba. Benny Esguerra and New Tradition Music. Donné Roberts. Moonshine.
Adult Alternative Album of the Year, presented by Sonos. Andy Schaaf. Bahamas. Half Moon Run. Hannah Georges. The Weather Station.
Traditional R&B Soul Recording of the Year. Charlotte Day Wilson. Emmanuel. John Vinyl. Savannah Ray. Zen Soul featuring Aaron Ridge.
Album of the Year, presented by Music Canada. Phoenix, Charlotte Cardin. Dangerous Levels of Introspection, J.P. Sachs. Justice, Justin Bieber. Wonder, Shawn Mendes. Too Young to Be Sad, Tate McRae.
There you have it, the nominees for the 2022 JUNO Awards. Leading the way is Charlotte Cardin with a very impressive 6 nominations, including Album of the Year, presented by Music Canada, and Artist of the Year, presented by SiriusXM Canada. Right behind her are Justin Bieber and The Weeknd, who are both up for 5 JUNOs. This year, there are 106 first-time nominees, including Jessia, who is having a huge breakout year with her 4 nominations, and Pressa, who was also up for 4 JUNOs. The JUNO Awards submission, nomination, and voting process would not be possible without PwC, trusted partner of the 2022 JUNO Awards. Some nominations are based in whole or in part on record sales and streaming information compiled by MRC Data, the official data provider of the JUNO Awards. And thank you to Audio-Technica, our official pro audio partner, for hooking us up with all of our audio equipment for today's show, as well as JUNO Week. Congratulations once again to all the nominees this year. You can get more information over at JUNOAwards.ca, and don't forget to vote for TikTok JUNO Fan Choice on TikTok every day, or over at JUNOFanChoice.ca. All right, Simu Liu is hosting the big show, and you can see it all go down on CBC, CBC Gem, CBC Radio, and globally over at CBCMusic.ca/JUNOS. And tickets for the outdoor show at Budweiser Stage in Toronto will be on sale as of Friday through Ticketmaster.ca. I'm Angeline Tetteh-Wayoe. Thanks for being here today. We will see you all on Sunday, May 15th on CBC for what will be the ultimate and historic celebration of incredible Canadian music.